Welcome back to the Delaware Way. I'm sure you know this, but the Delaware 87ers, the G League team for the 76ers, are now the Wilmington Blue Coats. They're going to play in Wilmington in a brand new arena. The question is, will the arena be ready for the season? Here to talk about that and much more is Joe Richmond, who is the ambassador of basketball for the Delaware Blue Coats. Thanks so much for being here.
Man, I'm excited. When they told me it's Larry Menti, I went and Googled everything. So, you know.
Don't Google me.
No. No, I remember
That's a big mistake.
I remember you from way back, man. It's just an honor to be here. And I didn't even know you was in our great state.
Oh, yeah, no, we do this show here. Well, I'll learn about your team, you learn about our show, okay? We'll share. I'll be the ambassador of the Delaware Way. So you have this beautiful new arena being built.
Yes.
Is it going to be ready for the start of the season?
Man, the 76ers field house, if you ride by it, it looks beautiful. Our first home game is January 4th. The floor is in there as we speak right now. Heat is on in the building. And when you look from the outside like anything else, when you go in, it's like, wow, you'll be amazed of how much is being accomplished. And it's just amazing what's going on.
You're very good at not answering the question. Is it going to be ready?
Our first home game is January 4th. So, yes, we'll be ready to rock and roll. The fans will be ready to come on in. It's going to be unreal fun. A lot of fun.
The only reason I ask you the question is because we had the mayor here, and he was going, they keep telling me it's going to be ready.
Well, you know, Mayor Mike is so busy, he probably reads his emails like 2-3 days later. So
there we have it. We have you on record. It's definitely going to be ready.
Well, we're looking for an awesome season to start on January 4th. We really
great
are.
For Wilmington, too. And,
yes, it is.
And you know, you're talking about the fact that you're an ambassador for the team. The team is an ambassador to the neighborhood of Wilmington. Wilmington has had some troubles over the last few years, as you know. And this is a wonderful investment in Wilmington. And it means so much to some troubled youths in the area. I mean, I understand there's going to be an outreach as well. There's
a great outreach. BPG, as you know, the group that's actually building the actual facility itself, they have a lot of input in a lot of different things. They have Trevor Cooney, who's in charge of booking a lot of the space in there as far as the basketball courts are concerned, as well as the fields, which allows us to just segue right into the community and to the youth groups that are already out there doing great things, the PALs, the YMCAs, the Boy and Girls Clubs, William Hicks Anderson Center, Hilltop, Riverside, all these other great entities that's in the city already doing youth groups can now partner with us so that we can have more after-school activities for the kids. And the field house is going to be a great place for these kids to come. It's going to be a safe environment, and it's going to be a fun environment. And that's what we're looking to bring to the city.
Yeah, I used to go to the 87ers game, and I think what people don't realize about the games, and I'm sure it's going to continue, is there's a lot of other activities.
Yes,
so
sir.
you bring the family, the kids get to do some stuff on the side. Even while the game's going on, they watch the game, but there's other things, right?
Right. So the package that we have is family friendly. Tickets $10. You can get a ticket and see some of the future NBA stars right here up close and personal. You're at Bob Carpenter Center, which we had some great times there, and we'll still have 3 great games there this season. We had a lot of fun times, so the parents could actually watch the game and actually see their kids over there interacting on the moon bounces, face painting, and all the other different activities that was going on during the game.
It's fun watching the 76ers now. It must be a blast for you because you look at the team and you go, there's Jonah Bolden, there's Furkan, there's all these guys that played for you are now big-time contributors to the 76ers.
Yes, and still today. You still have Demetrius Jackson, who's a two-way player. You have Shake Milton, that's a two-way player. And these guys have got called up and got to play. I mean, you talk about Furkan, he just dropped 16 the other night. And I like Jonah Bolden, a real good guy. And, you know, as far as the G League, the Blue Coats mirror what the Sixers do. It's just like the JV mirrors what varsity's doing. So those guys can get up there and get accustomed to the pace of the game, the spacing of the game, the defense, and all the other little nuances that they need. So everything is just a nice transition, and that's why you can see a Furkan go right up and have instant success because Coach Brett Brown knows just how to just put him right in and put him in places that he's already used to playing under Coach Johnson down in the G League.
Yeah, let's talk about the two-way contract because you mentioned a two-way. There's certain players that get contracts with both teams. So they spend time with you and they spend some time with the 76ers.
And it's like 45 games they have to play to honor that two-way contract to make it all tie in. And Demetrius Jackson, came out of Notre Dame, a guard, dynamic guard, and a dynamic personality if you ever get to meet him.
Oh, no, he'd be playing for a lot of pro teams right now.
Yes.
Because he's just is they're just backed up at point guard.
Yes.
And the great thing about basketball fans in Wilmington is because they have so many good young players in the 76ers, you're going to see future stars.
Yes.
Because these are guys that would be playing somewhere else. They just have to wait their turn right now.
And Shake Milton's a great example of that. You know, SMU guy did some great things in the NCAAs, and you know, he's just down there working on his craft, working on his shot, working on his handle, which a lot of these guys are, and he's going to probably be the next one coming up. Or we just hope that nobody else takes him from us, because that's the one thing right now, the way the G League is set up, anybody can come and grab players too. But thank God our two-way players are just set for us, and that's the great thing about our two-way players.
Well, I didn't get to it because we're out of time, but you used to play for the Harlem Globetrotters. We'll have to have you back so we can talk more about that another time. What, you want to spin the basketball one time?
Oh, man, I always love spinning the basketball. I hope you got my good side. But, man, oh, man, I love it. I enjoy it.
I've wanted to do that all my life. I have not been able to do it. It was a pleasure having you here. How can people get tickets to the game?
Oh, man, go to Sixers.com/Bluecoats. Sixers.com/Bluecoats.
It'd be great to have a sellout for the first game.
Oh, man, we're going to have a lot of fun, and I thank you for having me. It's definitely been an honor and a pleasure meeting you, really, seriously.
And mine as well. Joe Richmond, ambassador of basketball for the Delaware Blue Coats. When we come back, a Delaware company that has really taken off. We'll talk about Carvatize when the Delaware Way continues.